good, y'all? This is Dez back with another video, you know what I'm saying? In this video, I'm gonna be stating my opinion on Kyrie Irving's career and him as a person and everything, his ups and downs he went through throughout his career. So, like I said, if you're interested, definitely keep watching. Now, I must admit, like at first, like say, cause when Kyrie got drafted #1 to Cleveland, like I was already skeptical about him because it was just like for him going #1 because he only played like 11 games and at Duke or whatever. So I'm like, oh man, he only played 11 games. I was like, how the hell he gonna be #1 pick? He only played 11 games. But so me, I was like, man, for the sure thing, I was like, just go with Derrick Williams. You feel me? And then, cause they had plenty of other point guards. Like so, they had Kemba Walker, they had Brandon Knight, and had another point guard in the draft too. Can't recall, but yeah. But I was like, yeah, like they still had, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Kemba Walker, he was, you know what I'm saying? I say he probably would have matched up with Kyrie as far as like player comparisons or whatever. I say Brandon Knight, but it's just like I feel like Brandon Knight get a bad rap because of the DeAndre Jordan dunk. I'm like, oh man, anybody can get dunked on. But so of course, you know what I'm saying, when Cleveland drafted Kyrie #1, so I was like, well, wow, I say, yep, y'all about to stay in rebuilding mode. You know what I'm saying? But even like, but at the same time, I think it was his preseason game, yeah. He came out and he balled good or whatever. So I was like, oh, I said, he finna make me eat my words or whatever. So of course his rookie year, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was doing good, and then like the AllStar Weekend was the rookies versus sophomore. Of course, like I say, Brandon Knight, for some reason, but like you always end up on some damn highlights, man. God, and you always on the wrong side of it too, but you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I seen flashes, and like I'm like, okay, Kyrie might be something special. You feel me? So then, okay, yeah, he won Rookie of the Year. Then the second year, drafted Dion Waiters. You know what I'm saying? And Cleveland they still was, you know what I'm saying, trash, but Kyrie was like slowly improving, you know what I'm saying? You could see the improvement. In that third year, that's when Kyrie, I think he became like an all-star for the first time or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So then I remember like that summer, yeah, it was a summer that of course LeBron came back. He came back and, you know what I'm saying, to Cleveland or whatever, but I remember before then, like, they had signed Kyrie to like a 5-year, $90 million extension, which I'm like, yeah, he, you know, that's well deserved. You feel me? So then after that, yeah, so of course LeBron came back, which I kind of figured LeBron was gonna come back anyway, cause like I said in the finals, I said if they would have lost, LeBron go back home, but if they would have won, like LeBron said, yeah, I mean it's hard to leave. You know what I'm saying? You won 3 straight titles. You feel me? So, but like I said, LeBron came back, and then they say, yeah, Kevin Love, they traded for Kevin Love, you know what I'm saying? Which I was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't expect Kevin Love to be like, I ain't expect him to be pretty much like the 26-10 or 26-12 Kevin Love. I forgot how many rebounds he averaged, but yeah, I ain't expect him to be that. So, you know, so basically, like I said, I always knew he was gonna take a dip, like in his stats or whatever. But I was like, that's still like a good big three, you know what I'm saying? I think a report came out saying like, yeah, that's pretty much the Miami big three is just like younger and more athletic or whatever. Because I was like, yeah, the Kyrie could be the Dwayne Wade, and then Kevin Love would be the Chris Bosh, you know what I'm saying? Because he can shoot. So they made it to the playoffs, and then yeah, they got it together or whatever. And then of course they was in the playoffs, and then Kevin Love got hurt, which I felt like, yeah, that was a dirty play by Kelly Olynyk. I was like, but even with that though, I was just like, okay. Because LeBron was like, you know what I'm saying? I think LeBron might, well, shit, I still got Kyrie, so we good. So they say they cruised all the way to the finals or whatever, and then I think game 1 of the finals, Kyrie hurt his knee. I said, dang. So once Kyrie went down, like I could literally see on LeBron's face, LeBron was like, man, I ain't gonna win this. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you, because like you ain't really had no help. So Golden State won their first championship, and then. But I already said, but I even would go to State won that championship. I said, nah, hell, LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love. Oh yeah, y'all wouldn't. That would be Cleveland's championship. So, and of course, that next year, you know what I'm saying? They won the championship, but it just, for me, it was controversial. Like I feel like that championship was big, especially I think it was Game 6 was with the Draymond Green situation. Like he got suspended for it. The next year, like I said, they got KD, and then I ain't like, because they still had Kyrie and everything, but you know what I'm saying, they won one game, but the rest of the games, yeah, they ain't had no chance. So it came out that summer, it was like Kyrie requested a trade, and I'm like, why? Like, what the hell? But eventually he got traded to Boston or whatever, which I'm like, but I was like, at the time I felt like, you know what I'm saying, Cleveland got a good hardback, but you know what I'm saying, they was getting Isaiah Thomas back. Which, you know what I'm saying, they were saying because he was short and everything. I'm like, yeah, but the dude getting buckets. So I was like, at least LeBron they had like a, you know what I'm saying, somebody that can get buckets, you know what I'm saying, with him. So, and then I think they got like the little big man that was from Boston. And he trashed me. But then they got the draft pick from Brooklyn from Boston. So I was like, okay, they got a good overhaul back. That's when Kyrie did the interview with First Take or whatever. Like Stephen A. just like he's like I'm just about to get into it. He's like, bro, what happened, man? Like that's why Kyrie just like, as Kyrie trying to explain himself, it's like, Kyrie, you not making sense, bro. Like, okay, you on a winning team, bro. like I don't understand. Like, you on a winning team. Then like they kept asking me, was like, well, was it because LeBron came back? He was like, no. Then they was like, well, was it? What, like, you wanted to be no, it was like because Bond came back, he was like, no. Then they asked some other stuff, he was saying no, but then he was just like, he just at a point in his career when he wants to be like the number one option. I'm like, yeah, I semi-agree with you, but at the same time, it's like, bro, if we already won a championship, like, I don't give a damn who the number one option, bro. Like, as long as we win, I don't care. But then that's when he was saying like he wanted to be the number one option, but then I thought about it, I was like, Kyrie, before LeBron came back, but y'all was trash. Like, don't get me wrong, you were playing good, but like when LeBron came back, y'all was trash, bro. So, so I don't understand you talking about like, you want to be the number one option. So, of course, he went to Boston, but I was like, okay, well, if you want to be that number one option, okay, well, hey, that's your chance to, because like the Boston was you know what I'm saying, up and coming team. So I was like, that's your chance or whatever. So then of course then I think, yeah, that's when they signed Gordon Hayward. So I was like, okay. Then after he said in the press conference, he was like, him and Gordon Hayward were supposed to originally team up in Cleveland before LeBron came back. And whatever. I'm like, okay, but then I heard like a later report. He was saying, yeah, he had did his own recruitment when he was in Cleveland. Top saying he recruited Gordon Hayward, Trevor Reeves, Channing Frye, and somebody else. I'm like, and he thought that was a solid roster. I'm like, man, now what? If roster is gonna win a championship? I'm like, boy, y'all definitely gonna be a playoff team, but here y'all gonna get bounced in the first round. If that's all you was adding to that team before LeBron came back, I'm like, man. So I should have known then. Okay, yeah, something off with him. So, yeah, so he got in Boston there. Gordon Hayward, he unfortunately got hurt. You know, so on the first game, but then I was like, well, I mean, they still got Kyrie and everybody else. I was just like, with Tatum and Brown, I was like, okay, well, that's y'all chance to like prove, you know what I'm saying, to show who y'all is. And then I think over time, I think Kyrie got hurt or whatever. It was the point I think he was out for the season. So, but then, like I said, but when you was out, but like Boston played, but they was a game away from the finals. So I was just like, dang, I was like, but Boston is deep. Or whatever. But then I was like, yeah, I said, yeah, if Kyrie come back, oh yeah, they definitely going to the finals. So then next year, you know what I'm saying, here come the drama. Like, they go on like a little loser streak. Like I said, being a bad leader, like I thought these guys, they gotta jump on board or something like that, or they gotta Jaylen Brown. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would have said something too. It's like, bro, we gotta jump on board, but yeah. Without you, we almost got to the finals, bro. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. So all that happened or whatever. Then I felt bad for Terry Rozier though, cause I was like, dang. I said, bro, he was coming into his own. You feel me? And then I think what really started it all was when it was a bad decision by Brad Stevens. Okay, Gordon Hayward, he's just coming back from like a massive like injury, like. Why would you just put him back into the starting lineup? It's like, bro, that's bad coaching, man. No, you gotta work him back. Like you gotta let him like catch his rhythm and work him back into the rotation. Cause like, as you did there, like I said, hey, they started struggling. So it's just like, bro, But then of course then Kyrie ain't help with his shenanigans or whatever. And then it got to the point where he said publicly like he had to call LeBron and apologize, saying something about I was like, you know what I'm saying, like leadership ain't for everybody. I'm like, so it's like low key it's like, bro, you throwing your team under the bus or whatever. So that's a roller coaster. So I was like, I said, this dude, I said he did. I said something. That's why I figured then. I was like, that's why to me I was like, bro, he kept trying to blame everything on LeBron. I'm like, bro, LeBron ain't the problem, bro. You are. So of course, like I say, they got to the second round and then they lost to Milwaukee. Out of all teams, I mean, Milwaukee is good, but at the same time, it's like, bro, Boston, y'all was so much talented than them. Like Milwaukee, all they had was Giannis and Chris Middleton, but like Boston had like some Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. Like I'm like, boy, y'all had like a whole bunch of people. Y'all had a whole bunch of good dudes, man. So yeah, so basically, because I remember, cause it's crazy, but I didn't even hear about it until like, cause I remember I got off of work, and of course I cut my TV on. First thing that's on, I think it was NBA Jump. Yeah, so first thing that was on there was saying Kyrie made like a comment about LeBron. I'm like, bro, why? So